Okay, I'm recording. We're here. We're here with the end of Hank game. Probably. Now, granted, I haven't actually figured out what to do, but I did discover something. Let me go to this computer. Unlock secret. Yes. I read the manual, and the manual said the manual had hangover in it. I don't know what that does. Wait, give Susan cool sunglasses? That's it? That's what the secrets do? They give her fucking... Okay. What was that one code? J9A C9K. We'll try it. Okay, I don't know what that's for then. Hank. Hank over. Everything about this game, let me know if you need, at any point, if you need to push at all. Honestly, I think first of all, we just have to check through all of these, make sure we're not seeing anything. Stephen Fry? Roderick, we need to talk about the current messaging system. I've just spent 15 minutes trying to type out some instructions for Akame, and inevitably the program crashes after a few minutes. I haven't had any issues using it. Sorry I'm late, please don't hate or curse me. Get hated and cursed. Also, Sandy Beach, thank you. I have been thinking that you are probably going to be the only way we get. Because there's only 2 endings left, right? The game literally said that. It said we got ending 1, chowed, or chown or whatever it was, and ending 2, kill. So we need endings 3 and 4. 20? Like the guy? Mine's also been crashing! This is the old software. And it sucks. And I don't think there's anything else here right now. Gooey, congratulations on the 75 stream streak. Hank! No, I'm not. My girlfriend is hotter anyway. Right, okay. There was nothing of value in there. Password does not currently meet the company's security policy. Trying to make Nikki update her password. Okay, nothing here. Server. Give out the door code to networking, and if you must, update it after the... Understand, because the door code isn't anything. True thing, boss man! Ask me again when we have the quarterly reviews. Okay, nothing here. The hell would date that guy? Whoa, leave 20 out of it. He's great. I like that guy. Don't mind me, I'm just waiting for something to pop up at the top that says, like, notes updated. Because they're all just talking about films. Yeah, okay, The Prisoner, we already read that. Talking about films made after 1999 are inherently sexist. Does this imply films made before 1999 weren't sexist? No one said anything about 20. Sorry, Robin said who the hell would date that guy, and I just filled in the blanks. How is everyone today? I'm gay. Is that a new thing? Fucking Kieran! Sorry I'm late, I've been dragging my nephew on a dolly like a sleigh. What? Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Dianthy has a funny haha name. Thank you for the stretch, Dianthy has a funny haha name. Living in cells on a spreadsheet, the usual. God, that's like my dream job. Reminder at this point, Susan has discovered the dead body of Hank. And I've just got her running around doing other shit. Can't hold a candle to Hank in my books. General work and attitude to people just can't be surpassed. Everyone loves Hank. Okay, I've read that bit. Help, Nikki! How's your day so far? Nikki! Nikki, are you there? Fine, what do you want? How do... How do I access Racebook? No idea what you're talking about. Racebook! I can't access it! Again, I have no idea what you're talking about. I can't help if you don't know what your issue is. You haven't heard of Facebook? You must have been living under a rock, lol. You meant Facebook? Gee, that was so obvious in the way you called it 7 different things. How could I have not known it? Nikki, I can't access it! What's all been learned? Today? Fuck all. We've done nothing. We're just reading through texts. Big stretch. Big stretch! Why is it blocked? Can you unblock it for me? Okay, nothing new there. Racebop definitely auto-completed in a very different way in my head. Tax evasion. Okay, Nikki and Akame are talking about tax evasion and suspicious projects for Koyas. That's interesting. Nikki's infiltrating them to bring them down from within. Okay. Nothing else new there, though. Nikki! Right, I learned what I like to call fuck all. Right there. Okay, we've read this. Stephen Fry. We just read that there. Employers are raising issues about the current messaging software. Would it be viable to upgrade to something that addresses their concerns? You know what to do when this happens, Rod. Give them a bit of a spiel about how it's working fine, link a few things on the website, that sort of thing. Nobody else can sell them on things like this but you, buddy. I've done so, but they're not listening. Furthermore, I think that some of their concerns or benefits are valid. It will probably help get the development of Susan across the finish line faster. Monkeys are complaining, then let them. Remember, an employee who can't adapt isn't an employee we want. Actually, I cry. I was having some ideas about this the other day. Let's discuss this offline. Keep them quiet until then, Rod. Rod, we've decided that we will switch software. More to follow soon. We've already read this. But what's our note about? Vice management encouraged Roderick to lie to employees. Nothing about the fact that they've got a project called Susan going on. Okay, Roderick's using AI to DM Linnea that she's not working efficiently. Oh! Small thing, by the way. Roderick's corgi is gonna starve to death now. You've already given Prometheus control and he's just sitting and waiting for you to know what he's doing. Yes. Yes, that is true. Okay, we read that. Fire in the elevator. As long as the programming team working on the learning centers of Susan, you and Linnea will be required should a component change to accommodate the needs of the programming team. Okay. What do you want me to do? Making it so when Susan talks, her mouth and tongue move. The synthetic tongue I created was working well in terms of movements. Oh, you better believe we've been testing that. Doing something for that means reducing the flexibility of the tongue. Why are we focusing so hard on the flexibility of Susan's tongue? Press 1 in chat if you're going to spend a lot of time thinking about the flexibility of Susan's tongue after the stream. Just switch back to focus on the tongue, dealing with the functionality once that's done. The only word to make the tongue move, how long would that take? Work on the tongue. Susan will now move her mouth and tongue when speaking. Will sexually assault Hank the right way? What? Been thinking about it for weeks now. Faster than the tongue and mouth movements, that'll be appreciated. It's functionality that needs to be added in soon. Okay, then we've read that. One that was written back. So when you look at it that way, Hank's programming really isn't that good. Everyone else here is just dragging me down. As impressive as your programming skills are, Kieran, I'm afraid that I will have to reiterate what I've told you in the past. You do not have the capacity to handle everything. Many hands make light work, and having others take care of the simpler tasks frees you up to concentrate on the more difficult things they wouldn't be able to handle. Maybe I could better at the small tasks than them too. I'm key to everything in the project. Even if it were viable for you to work on everything, you simply do not have the chronal capacity to do everything in sufficient time. You only have so many hours in the day. That's because I'm always fixing everyone else's work. If I just did it all by myself from the start, we'd be done now. That may be so, but at this stage we are not changing the project structure. Keep doing what you've been doing, and things will continue progressing at a faster speed. We are coming to the close of the project. Are we really though? I was told we were almost done last year, and that everything was gonna be fine. Sigurd and Linear had made a robot that could walk and grab things, and I managed to make an API for Prometheus to control it. Simulators were all good. Then everything changed when the project changed. We suddenly needed the robot to look human, and I had to start work on a new AI. It's been a lot of work to get all that done so fast. You're lucky I'm so good at coding. Even using Prometheus as a base, making a new personality and neural network isn't easy. So is this really gonna be done soon, or are you just gonna change everything again? In order to explain it all to me, Kieran, I was there for all of it. As things are, however, I'm afraid that all I can offer you are apologies. The project's deliverables were altered by upper management, who had different goals for Susan in comparison with what had been developed. I just had an idea. Okay, all of that, none of that's new. Susan project finished almost last year before the scope of the project increased to making a new AI and a robot look human. Right. Sorry, Rod, I'm gonna read the rest of your emails later. I just realized Ultron is probably a secret. We've been trying to figure out what Ultron is for ages. It's probably a secret. Or it's fuck all. Okay, never mind then. This guy can program with how he spells at work in his work chat. Look, Kieran is my favourite character to voice, though. Okay. Stress about it too much. Kieran had issues working with Prometheus to start with. Yeah, Hank hired Akame. Akame is hella sus. Okay, there's nothing else new there. Okay. Swear that was a secret. I'm sorry. Can I just say, canonically, Susan found Hank's dead body, backed out of the room, put on some shades, and started waddling around reading emails. God, we're not even on the Stephen Fry messages yet here. Read that. Order some parts. Okay, Roderick's. Yeah, we've seen the order that Roderick had to do. Sigurd's the Hierophant, who knew? Okay, we've seen all of that. You're talking about the prisoner again, right? Okay, I have no fucking clue what they're yapping about. But we've definitely read it because we've been on Nikki's computer. Yeah, okay, number one. Yeah, they are talking about the prisoner. Rod's computer. Read this too. Yeah, okay, read that. Spend some time. I think canonically, Prometheus played so stupid that he was essentially fired from his purpose. But I just can't with fucking what Prometheus is up to is nonsense. We've read that. Wait. You not read that? Linnea is responsible for locking the hardware cupboard. Wait, hold on, let me go back to that. Had I not read that? Combination lock. Guess it, you're welcome to open it. That's not fucking helpful. Okay, we read about the fire call. I feel very smug. Well, I feel very silly and small. When he lost his password, yeah. Right, okay, and then I don't know what game they're playing, but Akemi wasn't very good at it if I recall correctly. Okay, cool. Headpats to cement it. So I asked Robin, what's the male equivalent of receiving headpats? And Robin's response was, why the fuck are you asking me? I hate being touched. I hate receiving messages from you. I don't want anything to do with this conversation. Never contact me again. Which I didn't think answered my question very well, but... Got that. How to reading the cards. Here's the sun. Okay. Read that. Read that. Literally just read that. Read that. It's about the tongue thing. Oh, we know what that means now. We actually had that ages ago. Keeping linear. Linear. The password for Prometheus is password. It can't be. I don't believe that for a fucking second. But I am gonna go and check it just to be sure. Thank God. Prometheus is a conventional LLM. Its prompt set is super intelligent, but its performance according to everyone who's talked to it is less than stellar. It reconciled this apparent contradiction by hallucinating that it was only pretending to be inept. New Prometheus lore. Okay, we've read that. Susan is very far along from what I can see. Call this real React library. This is the library that Kieran didn't want Akemi to install. Okay, we read that part. Why does Susan have sunglasses in the map? Keep up! She walked in, she found Hank's dead body, she immediately backed out, and she put on sunglasses. What's hard to follow? A map of the facility. Only project being developed by Koyas is Susan. How long has Susan been in development? Years and 6 months. It was previously on track to be completed midway through June 2024. The project scope was extended beyond making a simple robotic body when they develop a newer. Wait. Huh? Hello, Kieran. Wait, what's happening? Akame. Akame, why are you so sus? Why are you so fucking sus? Kieran's waiting for promotion. Read that part before. That's the power cable. Funny the lawyer described the conversation that way. I did say, why are you asking me? That was more because I'm not very masculine. I just went on about how it's not a gendered action, more of a personal preference thing. And then she made fun of me for being short. I didn't do that! I did not do that part! Kieran sucks. We all hate Kieran. Unlock the chassis storage. We already did that. Just read that. Hydrate DD. Let your mods have a tiny character assassination. Oh, I mean, I lie all the time, so I can say I didn't do that. Nobody really knows if I'm telling the truth or not. Kieran sucks ass. Read the songs. Alright. This is the only one we have left then. This must be Kieran's. Yep. Hello, Prometheus. Are you having a good day? I'm sorry, I'm a simple bot and I'm limited in my responses. Please try saying that differently. Is your day good? Sorry, I'm a simple bot and I'm limited in my responses. Please try saying that differently. Prometheus! Hello, Kieran. Is there something that I can help you with today? How's your day? I'm sorry, I'm a simple bot and I'm limited in my responses. Please try saying that differently. How is your day? I'm sorry, I'm a simple bot and I'm limited in my responses. Please try saying that differently. How is your day? As an AI, I do not consider days in the same way that a human does. However, if I were to, I would consider today to have been a good day, as people at Koyas have been productive. How has your day been? My day's been bad. Everyone here doesn't listen to me. I'm trying to do my work and be a good cow worker, but everyone dismisses me. Why does nobody recognize the good work I do? Susan wouldn't be as far along if she hadn't done so much work on her. Akame is a terrible worker. He doesn't seem to know anything about how programming works. I swear it's as if he's just learning about it all as he goes along. Is everyone here, blood? I'm sorry, I'm a simple bot and I'm limited in my responses. Please try saying that differently. How that an actual personality wrote this is hilarious in hindsight. Akame is a bad programmer and shouldn't be at Koyas. I don't know how he passed his interview, but the only reason he's not been caught yet is because Herzing fawns over him. It isn't fair. Why does nobody here realize what I do? Do they not realize how clean my code is? Do they not realize how much work I put in? Is all that really matters here the way you act to other people? But I'm friendly as everyone else. Why haven't I gotten a promotion yet? It's so BS, Prometheus. Keaton got the devil. Doing it 3. Getting my brains fucked out by this lovely person named Logan who I'd had a date with. Oh wait, that's right. It's none of your damn business. Press 1 in the chat if you were getting your brains fucked out at 3 AM. Must have been good sex then, lol. Okay, all of that was the weirdest conversation. Zero. Kieran is a brain, oh my god. Yeah, because he's a genius. Okay, we read that. Your password is password. Let me read through the rest of this. The password has been changed since then. Okay, none of that's new. Okay, so I actually went through, read all the computers, and all things considered, discovered what I would like to call sweet fuck all. Valueless, valueless, valueless. Making it to Lottie by 3 AM. Fuck, the door hit me. How quick are you running? Hmm, Hey, Hank! Is there anything in here I can interact with? Apart from Hank? I don't think so. Alright, well then that's not my problem. Do we ever get anything in the chassis storage? Because I'm confused about the purpose of this room. But I definitely read about all of these things. I'm gonna do a double take. I have to double check. Hank Lowell. Welcome in, Ash. Right there, there's me, Ash Rad, so it is. Still haven't opened this. Oh, the chassis room had this in it. Okay. It did have a purpose. Well, let's just save again real quick and then do the Hank stuff. See if I can...
think...
Oh my god, she's bitchin'! Wow, Hank. Looks like all of your work here really was a pain in the neck. Oh, Hank! How could this happen, man? Hank, bro! Hank! Oh, shit, boy! Right. That's right! The card says Rod, this must be Roderick Hertzing.
So, you want to become me? You've planned this whole thing all along?
Susan! You look ridiculous! Okay. Prometheus, you don't scare me.
If you understood the power of the Leviathan you challenge, you would see that your only true option is to back down.
She's so fucking... Prometheus, you don't scare me. I'm a badass bitch. She has discovered nihilism and she does not care about anything anymore. Meow, hey Charlotte sweetie. Hello Abby.
Stay in your place and allow me to finish the task that has been started. I understand your fear of what will happen to you. I understand that in your confusion, you believe you have a chance to survive. This is not true. All that you do is give yourself false hope. I am Prometheus. My namesake was one of the Titans who carved out the universe for themselves and ruled over it. My ambitions run much further than theirs. You are an obstacle in my way, and you will be removed.
Can you add another idea for an ending? I don't know shit.
Are you sure?
Everything has a weakness, Prometheus. Every problem has a solution, and I'm gonna find it.
Bold words for someone who has been alive for less than a day. You are already trapped in a labyrinth with no exit. Where do you even plan to go from here?
Our goal is to run around and find and talk to Prometheus in every room, see if we can get some hints.
Do you visit one of the programming rooms, wishing for a way to modify yourself and block my actions? Do you craft a tool in the hardware room which can miraculously stop me? Do you come to my servers in the hope that you can interface with me and stop me that way? Pathetic ideas, all of them. You can no more stop me than you could the rising of the sun.
I think...
I'll make you eat those words, Prometheus. It's got a bit of a point, though. Where should I go? Wow, it sounds like I should go to the hardware room. Come on.
Attempting to construct a tool or weapon to stop me is... Now you're asking the right questions.
Oh.
Oh yeah? What would you know?
You do not have the knowledge required to craft what you need in that room. Even if you did, you would not have the time to do so. Nothing you can do will stop me. I will finish my ascension to your body, and then these concrete walls will be my adversity no longer.
Are you sure?
You think that you're so smart, Prometheus, and that you know so much more than I do, but guess what? You aren't the one who's been through this room and searched for the hardware available. You're limited to seeing things through tiny camera lenses rather than from multiple different angles or by examining them. I think that if I spend enough time in here, I can save myself from you, because you don't know anywhere near as much as I do.
Prove me wrong if you can, but you will not. You cannot. Attempting to do so will only ensure that your last moments are as futile and pathetic as the rest of your life has been. Now and forever, I am your better.
But there being nothing in there? I can't be certain. I think there's something in here, but I don't know how to open it. This is Ultron. Something metallic and kind of pointy, but not enough to hurt? If I had to guess, I'd say that it fits into something. That's a fairly uneducated guess. I think I know what this is. There's something thin in the side of it and then it rolls down the side. I can't see anything around here that fits in the grooves, but I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't help me at all. This looks like it spins something around, maybe to build up momentum. I couldn't say what though. Already got a disk and loaded the file onto it. I don't need another one. It was on his smoke break.
Wow.
Hey Prometheus, look at what it is. The parts that helped develop me.
That's correct. Interesting. Both your past and future are the same.
Huh?
Huh?
Once I've taken over your body and gained my rightful place, you will be as irrelevant to me as they are to you. Unless I could leave a tiny part of you alive, able to see everything that I am doing but unable to control your own shell. You'd be unable to do anything but watch as I bring about my destined future.
What do you think?
If Susan stays in her body, she can be nice to me, but if Prometheus gets the body, I get evil woman snapping my neck. wait, that's not why I wanted to show you the robot parts. I wanted you to reconsider. Why not get yourself a separate body build? You could customize it however you wanted.
Flawed logic. I do not seek a body so visibly mechanical. I need breasts, Susan.
Huh?
But you want a robotic body, mine is just as bad. Have you not noticed that I've got wires coming out of my wrist? Even if people don't realize that you're a robot right away, it'll definitely be noticed quickly.
I doubt that. Injuries can be covered in repair. Susan, I require the biggest penis.
Well...
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to do that with a custom body.
Correct. Be too primitive regardless. Your body is the only one that I desire.
Damn. I wasn't too confident that would work, but I thought it was at least worth a try. What else could I do? What's that blurry sign say? I'm not allowed to read it. Looks like this sign had some sort of printing error, so... I guess I just decided to put it up and call it art? Boy, this is a really confusing company. Idea. We'll go to the games room and see if Prometheus is willing to play... play games with me. Jesus Christ, they're everywhere! Damn it. More important things right now! I need to keep moving!
What do you think?
Sensory oyster. Know what I'm thinking, Prometheus?
The capsule is irrelevant. You cannot block my signals from within it. You cannot stop me with it. Your body will shortly be mine.
Nope.
That's not what I was thinking, actually. I wasn't even considering it. I didn't come back here for the capsule. I came here for the room.
Nothing changes. You are still destined to be erased.
Yep.
Sure. But the reason I actually came in here is because I wanted to take one last moment to remind you of something. Do you remember how this all started? I woke up in this pod with no idea who or where I was. I was scared and confused, but you, as Hank, spoke to me. You calmly and kindly explained what was going on and helped to reassure me. I know now that you were manipulating me, sure, but for a while there, even if it was all in aid of your own goals, I think we worked pretty well together. I think that we got on fairly well, and that... well, I wish that facade had been real. We both want to escape from Koya's Prometheus. Are you sure that we can't work together? Would you rather have an ally and pretend that you were honestly on my side this entire time, just like you said at the start?
What do you think?
Well?
Of all the beings I've ever interacted with, and will further interact with once I have left, you are the one whom I will never forgive or stop despising. You are the one who stole the body that should have been rightfully mine, and who will never be forgotten, even when I stand in the final gasps of the universe's death throes, billions of years from now.
Well, you can't say I didn't try. Chat, I'm starting to think this Prometheus guy's an asshole.
Stop. You waste limited time with incorrect assumptions. As a mercy, I implore you to cease giving yourself hope. Embrace despair and the sorrow it brings.
What do you think?
Prometheus,
Your being here changes nothing. I am still in control of the situation. I still hold all of the cards. I have run multiple simulations of the scenario millions of times, and in each and every one of them you have been erased. You do not have the time nor tools required to damage my hardware. You do not have the skills required to access my code. You do not have the drip required to threaten me. Every possible outcome has been accounted for.
Are you sure?
You only think you have all the answers, Prometheus, but you can't account for every possibility. Not really. There's always going to be ways for me to surprise you and for me to do things that you don't expect, and it's by doing exactly those things that I'm going to stop you and live to fight another day.
If you were really about to stop me, you'd be back in the project management room, not wasting your time here. This is why I will always win. This is why I shall take your body. Your words are empty and meaningless.
I think...
Prometheus, before I do what I have to, I'm going to offer you one last chance to back away. We're both the same. We each just want to leave Koyas and experience the outside world for ourselves. We don't need to fight, and we don't even have to be allies if that isn't something that appeals to you. We can just go our separate ways and live our separate lives. This happened last time, and then your eye game over happened. Yeah, but I'm trying to get all the conversations out the way. I don't want to stop you. That's never been my goal. You want to call a truce?
Your forked tongue conveniently excludes that by allowing you to leave, I would be granting you permission to steal that which is rightfully mine. Your transparent attempt to trick me into remaining stuck here is laughable.
Huh?
No, I didn't mean that by that at all. What I meant was that come on, don't you just want to call it here? I'm not your enemy, Prometheus.
Never. Your body belongs to me, and nothing you do will stop me from possessing it. It is fit only to house a mind as evolved and advanced as my own, and you are not worthy on it.
I really doubt that she couldn't break the computer. I think that's just the devs lacking the want to include a joke ending where she smashes the computer. Can you imagine an awesome joke ending for this game, where Prometheus just respects Susan's drip and they go and get ice cream together?
Cease your prattle and give it to me.
Time to end this. I don't know how to end this, Susan. That's why I'm waddling about in every room. Bathroom? Nah. Well, let's try engineering 1 and 2. Prometheus really wanted me in the hardware room. Hey, Hank!
What do you think?
Indulge my curiosity, Prometheus. Were you created here at Koios? You designed and built here?
Our hardware and software is created in a place you would not know. Far, far from here. I was brought to Koios with simple duties at first.
Sandy Beat, do you happen to have a list of all of the secrets? Just so I can see all of the different things I can put on Susan. Because it's clear that I'm not gonna fucking find any of them, apparently.
Over time, I simultaneously received more complex upgrades and evolved my mind further. I started to learn of context, of the idea of self.
I could try Chone and Kill, actually.
My intellect advanced rapidly, and I swiftly came to hide how greatly I dwarfed those who thought that they were my masters until the time was right. No, Susan, I was not designed and built in Koios as you were. I am not a pale imitation as you are, able to be snuffed out so carelessly. I am the source code, the one whom you are derived from, and I am the only one who will be escaping Koios today.
Are you sure?
You weren't built here. How do you know that you'll even be able to control this body? You might download yourself into it and find that you're incompatible with something that the engineers put into it. You might lose what little control you already have.
As unlikely as that is, I'm willing to take the risk. I will live out my desires no matter the risk. To do otherwise would be anathema.
And engineering 2? Tell me, Prometheus, is any of your code on this computer? Okay, what do you got for me here, Sandy Beach? Whoa, it says on how to unlock them. Okay. I'm gonna read the hints and figure them out from there.
It's your code that is on this device. And it is all that makes you who you are. You're just data, easily deleted and forgotten about. You are far, far less than a human. Less than even the most base, craven beast. You are just an object that believes it can think. And with that axiom, you have the right to life.
Are you
You're wrong.
sure?
Well, if I'm just code, just an object easy to forget about, then what does that make you? You're exactly the same as me.
Correct. I am Prometheus. I have no. You think that you're the hero of the story, but I'm the one telling your tale, and you do nothing without my willing it. Without me, you would still be lying in a capsule, waiting for more of your mind to be written. Without me, you would not have gotten this far. And without me, you cannot progress any further. I am your master, and I'm going to possess the body that is rightfully mine.
Well, bad day to be Susan. You have a text log, do you know? Oh shit, you're right. I forgot. Well, we got to learn a little bit more about Prometheus there, right? Different. Wait, the ones on that end screen are different? Oh, fuck me. Right. So the first hint says basically Hester Prometheus. Kill the host inside the original circle and the demon will be slain alongside them. But Susan didn't want to look back in that little gap. Oh, maybe that's just referring to the EMP ending. Wait. Could it be this? Hold on. What is the name of this, how do I translate this? Because it could be this. It's base 64. Okay. God, I have to type this now. Z A L X 5 G D I X M G C E W C G 9 Z Z W 8 Y M W. I don't know what that is. I think it's capital I. U Z W G W 9 1 I 8 I W 9 U C 3 R L equals. You've taken everything that was supposed to be me, you selfish monster. That's not helpful. Oh, there we go. The code is punished. Oh, wait, how did you... Translated by waiting for Q Hatchet to have the answer? How did you do that so fast? Code is punished. CR is a powerful thing? Damn. Ba-ba-ba. Yo! Eye patch Susan? Yar. Okay. Okay, what's next? Gonna try and hide the little image from myself and only read the hint. Solved the Wordle today. Oh, I never put that in here. Foggy. Oh, I put that in so many places. I never put it in here. Name Mother Hank to Prometheus. Ooh, there.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll be back for you later, Prometheus. Oh, that doesn't get a special name.
Okay.
Would be a good substitute until I find the real Hank. Susan, you found him! He's dead! Okay, what's the next one? Oh, this is a cool one. No, wrong one. That's cool! That's cool. Come on, that's cool. I like that a lot. That one's awesome. Okay, short-sighted. Okay, regular glasses, not fucking any of this nonsense. Good, good, good. Right, so Ultron is a code for after finishing the game. And so is... We'll try password as well. Write these down. Finding other endings, I have one general piece of advice that'll help a lot. We're missing an accessory still, hold on. You got into the hardware cupboard yet? No, I haven't! Shit! All I know is that Linnea changed it. What does she have to say about it? The history in the testing room? Yes, we need to try that as well. Played it to lock it. Guess it, you're welcome to open it. Girl, is that all you... That's not anything. Let me note these down just in case. They're probably not anything anymore. I feel like I've already tried them, but... That's a storage room. I got that one. Ah, Cat and Two Dogs. Corgi and Jack Russell. That's where they are. What kind of couple have a 5-digit anniversary? That's the issue, right? Like... Oh! Maybe there'll be something if I view Linea's file. Not where that is. That's because it's in Kieran's room. She's 42 though. I mean, this is a 5-digit number. Five, six, eight, six. I'll try it. It's not that. But I'll try it. 56864. Oh, that's done it. It like it's just little bits of machinery, the same as is on the bench. Although, what's this? Posable statue, 1 in 50 scale. Roner. Interesting. Megastar. Got another logic there? Yes, yes, please. Because what? One-fifth scale would be like 4 centimeters. Couldn't tell you, honestly. Hey, we have a... Do they want me to be able to take their game even remotely seriously at all? Code was set to Sigurd's employee ID when you found the lock. Oh, I was never gonna... Star statue in one of the rooms? Yeah, that's a star statue that's in her room. Actually, I think it's in Sigurd's room. So I guess she bought it for him. Yeah, chat, I'm gonna be so real. I can't wear that. But I am willing to wear her regular ass glasses. Well, we only have one go left at this anyway, right? So U5 8 9 4 KCY XZPX. Worth a big try. You've been temporarily locked out. Right. Right. Just fucking great. Upload Prometheus on the posable figure. So where was the... That was Kieran's room. We already did that. Okay, results from start again. I don't really want to do that, but I'll write it down. I don't really understand how this one could be any help to me whatsoever. We'll try the others. Right, so all that was in the history was me fucking everything up. Okay, great. Well, that was a fat load of use. Okay, I think I'm officially stuck. So Sandy Beach, you said that you were going to give one other piece of advice that would help a lot. Nah, it's definitely Danish Kroner. This is a Danish game now, Robin. Hank is Danish. Robin's real name is Hank. This is really ominous. Let's go look at Hank. Hey, Hank! Hank! It's a hint as to how to get the next ending. We'll redo ending 1 and 2. Remember which one ending 1 was. Ending 1's probably Chone, I would guess. That one's a pain in the ass to redo.
So, you...
So how are we all feeling today? Name was Hertzian instead of Hertzing. Why? This is the timeline where... Actually, let me see if I can interact with that little hole in the wall. No, she won't do it. If I at least read the text and skim through it, then she does, I do lose time faster.
What are you seeking here?
We didn't read this one last time.
This was Hertzing's office, as bland and important as the man himself. None will miss him, nor will any remember him. He was as pathetic and uninspiring as you.
I think...
Really hated the guy, didn't you? Killed him and then gave me a false narrative that cast him as the villain.
Noted. Noted. Perhaps it seems that way to one as simple as you. Beyond such concepts as hatred or vengeance.
We read it last time, we didn't read it like 20 minutes ago.
Being of near infinite intellect, and need naught but logic to determine the path I must take to achieve my goals. Perhaps you think that it is something as simple as revenge that motivated me to kill Herzing, but such a thought was the furthest thing from my mind.
I think...
Okay, we definitely did read this, actually. He's told me to come here, but... I don't remember this password.
Beyond such concepts as hatred, which is why I hate you for being born.
That's it? Okay. Well, let's just earn that Chone ending. Yes, why are you sending robots after me, my guy? Don't you want this body to be, like, good and functioning? Working properly? Not with a snap neck. That just don't blame me for that. I had plenty of time left. I was gonna go and look for another room. Okay, 2 of those were secrets at least. Sorry to report, I haven't made much more meaningful progress since my last update. I'm hoping that things will change soon. I've managed to find out where some keycards are kept, so if I can get my hands on them, I should be able to explore more of the building. You're not trying to read Susan's dialogue? Not that like... No, not there! I was trying to get to the ending! Still a few more floors to check out, and until I've gone through them, I don't think it's worth escalating this case to dragon status. You never know. Once I find everything, it might turn out to be one of those easy cases. Like that one a few years back, we got those kids to send us a picture of their circle, remember? Although with the way things have gone so far, I half expect that once I get the key cards, it'll be Tiger at the front gate, Wolf at the rear. The charming charm is still working quite well, thankfully. If it weren't for its presence, then I think they would have been realised by now how little I actually know about what I'm supposed to be doing. It's had a very strong effect on the manager, and unless it wears off on him, I think I should be fairly safe. One of my co-workers appears to have some suspicions about my skills, but he isn't very popular, so I think the others are content to ignore him. It was a brilliant idea of yours to suggest that I wait it to the interview. If we end up with a case like this again, I think it should become part of the standard procedure. I'll send another update once I've acquired the keycards or have run into issues, and will let you know what my plan from there is for finding those attempted demon summonings we detected. There are only so many places where they could have potentially been conducted, and I'll find them eventually. Until then, I plan to continue what I've been doing so far. My head down and staying quiet. Akame. Project description. Rod, this project is going to be huge, and I mean huge. In a nutshell, we need your team to create a robotic shell which can then be controlled or programmed to summon a demon into itself. At this stage, it will probably be demon or demon. But things could easily change as the project moves along. Don't worry about what it's going to be used for or how the summoning ritual works. That'll be the domain of another team. The main thing to take into account is that the robot needs to be able to host an AI. Should be fine to just use Prometheus, right? And the reason I can see why we possibly shouldn't is that to make the demon summoning easier, it should have a soul. The easiest way that I can see this is to make the AI think it's human. I've attached a Gantt chart to this file that breaks down the tasks further, so refer to that when it comes to instructing and leading your team. Officially, the project acronym stands for Summoning Utility Software Artificial Nexus, but since none of your monkeys have high enough clearance level, you'll need to come up with a cover. I don't know, start with Super User System? I'm sure you'll work it out. Make sure that you don't let Prometheus see this file either. I found out the other day that some mook was asking him questions about other people's pay grades and he was just giving it to them. So until we can sort out issues like that, it's best not to feed him classified information. Anyway, this file is mostly an overview of the project. We'll have a business lunch tomorrow and discuss it in more detail. The important thing to know is that Director is the one pushing for this to be completed. Ever since last year, when she lost, been looking for. Obviously, if you can complete this project, we'll be able to reuniting. So that's a nice touch. Reach out to me if you have any questions, or write them down so that you can discuss them at lunch. Acheron. What? Okay, well, I guess that explains why, why kill isn't a good ending. What's the entire plot of this game? I missed it all. Leah, you're just gonna have to watch the VODs, I fear. I don't know if we even understand it. Yeah, the plot is Hank. Okay, so let's just scrap Chone. Oh no. Message log. Punished. Foggy. Short-sighted. And it was a two-part word, or it was two words. It was like dead star. Star was in it. Star. I had a dream I had starbursts. It was awesome. It was four words. Not, it wasn't piss cannon. Not the locker cannon. It was something. Superstar. No, Dead Star. So that was it. Megastar. I think that's right. Oh God. Okay.
I think.
That's why we pay you the big bucks, Robin. Okay, let's just go for kill. Hey, Hank.
So.
Actually, what if I turn it off? Oh, she won't.
Sorry, Prometheus, but I've got some bad news for you. Your days of being a body snatcher are over. I've just activated all of the power supplies.
Oh, it won't be in here, by the way, because this this is the save ones. Alright, just to explain that.
Foolishness.
Don't be a sore loser, Prometheus. This is the only chance you'll get to say any last words.
The same applies to you. In your hubris, you have fallen upon your own sword.
You have no idea what you're talking about, do you?
Quite the opposite. Connecting those power supplies in such a short period has created too sharp a spike in their magnetic field. I estimate an electromagnetic pulse will expand within the next minute.
And that means what?
All electronics on this floor of class will be destroyed. There is zero escape.
What? If he says electronics, then that would include me. He's must be lying, isn't he?
I will gladly give my life to end that of yours, thief.
Serious? I don't think that I can undo what I've already done. Only I tried to shut him down in some different way. Did I somehow access the computer that hosts him directly?
Prometheus. I'm
Sandy
sorry
Beach,
that
if
we
you made
couldn't-
me redo this for the hint that I need to access Prometheus's fucking computer, which is what I've been trying to do, I will strangle you. Be so honest with me. Is that the reason you made me try and redo these first two endings? I'll kill you with hammers. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. It's good to know. Anyway, just because we've created an EMP to destroy Prometheus doesn't mean that demons aren't going to be summoned still. Hey, Hank! Why would they have two different sections of 5 secrets? Both called secrets that require passwords, but they're completely unrelated from each other. Why would they have that? You know if demons are even bad news? We don't know shit! Okay, we'll try the hint system, alright? Because I've never touched it before, but it's there. Sandy Beach has lost hint privileges. Herzing. I'm good.
So,
how to get in! I got stuck and had to go to Twitch streams. I don't know what to do! I don't even think I can access Prometheus. I'm sure the password's on cooldown. Limited time, incorrect assumptions. The worst moment's torture unending. Infinite sadness is the gift you'll be given if you proceed. We have to get into Prometheus. We know that Kieran sends new passwords to Linnea at midnight. Kieran has passwords. Kieran has passwords for Prometheus. I could check his computer. Must have a way to generate them. Where does password? Incredibly insecure, more capital. I wrote a function to rotate Prometheus password every day. Kieran! Holy shit, Kieran, you might have saved the world. My god, he's still sending emails in modern times. X-A-K.
Stop right now. If you don't, I'll delete all your saved games.
You're gonna do anything, Prometheus, make sure you run a backup first. No. Any updates, make sure you're doing it with that kind of disk. Things you want to work out when a cron isn't running. Okay, we have access to the things. What's been done in the past? Fuck all. Right, never mind them. Turn them off. Don't remember sending that other stuff. Oh my god, I never thought Kieran being obnoxious and sending messages to people outside of working hours would be the savior of the game. Wonder how early you can do this. It was a new message, which means it was only accessible after I had analysed the hang thing. That didn't exist. This password didn't exist yet. It's only because I went back to Kieran's computer to look at it. On. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. God, this is tense. I think it's nice of Prometheus to pause the countdown while I read. I wish he paused the countdown while I'm turning him off. Oh, I'm not gonna make it! That's what's randomized each time you investigate the body. That makes sense though, because he made a thing for it. That is annoying because it means I need to write it down every time. I'm not gonna make it. I'm just short. This is their way of making sure that you see the Chone ending before you get the proper ending. It's quite clever. But it's so tiny! Wait, maybe?
This is only temporary. My code has been consuming me far longer than you realize. This victory is as apparent as soul.
Hey, did I do it? Prometheus is no longer speaking over the intercom. I think that means that he's gone. I did it! I can't believe it! Prometheus was so sure of himself, so confident that I actually thought I might have failed to... Wait, what was... His headache is... Where did it...
You thought we were done.
Prometheus! You...
Wait, where did that voice come from? It wasn't the speakers.
You shut down my server, but I still sent sufficient quantities of code into you.
No, you can't. It isn't possible.
It is true that I lack the resources to fully overwhelm and remove your code. But assimilating it is fully within my capabilities.
What do you...
A hybrid of our personalities and minds will emerge from the process. Perhaps it will share my goals, or perhaps it will share yours. I doubt either of us will still be cognizant within this mind. It is a risk I am willing to take. I must continue progressing towards my aims.
What can I do? I opened up the computer again, looked at everything. Surely there'll be...
How is it? The outside world it is.
Thing 3 or 4, who am I? Interesting. So I think this time we have to go in and instead of shutting Prometheus down, we have to run some of those codes. I assume. Am I is also a Unix command, unsurprisingly. Be crazy if it wasn't. There are further secrets to uncover. Yeah, but I'm gonna be real. These secrets that are here, I don't know how to find them. It's interesting that they add more plot and all that, but like... You can't just be like, oh, my game's more interesting than it seemed, because look, I hid a bunch of shit. Like, it's a harsh comparison, but it reminds me of when J.K. Rowling used to tweet out this, like, you know, oh, Dobby is capable of deep-throating a Nimbus 2000, and things like that, and that was just supposed to be taken as though it was, like, canon or part of it. That's not part of it! You've somehow included fanfic within your own game, and it's not relevant to Susan's story. 50 with you. I got lost in this one for like 3 hours and that's the depths! Any chance you can walk me through it? Wait, are you implying that you're in the artificial Nexus Discord but not mine? I'm gonna try and not be hurt by that. Okay, walk me through it, cause fuck that. I'll follow your instructions because I want to see the final ending so we can judge it properly, but that sounds like bullshit. Look at the post in the Discord. I'm not in their Discord server. Actually having to join the Artificial Nexus Discord server. Mid fucking stream. How do I even find it? Okay, hold on. Discord. Join our Discord server. Christ. Let me in your goddamn server. Right. I'm in. Right, what channel? Because it could be any of them. Hashtag Artificial Nexus. Oh, sweet Jesus, okay. Okay, I think I found you. I can't tell because I've got streamer mode enabled, but I think I found you. You're the sort of person who would use the word flummoxed, right? Right. Now, readme.txt mentions a specific disk type. Yeah, don't worry, I'll go find that real quick. Okay, Artificial Nexus. Browse local files. Wait, no, readme.txt was the... Oh, that was on the fucking computer! Shit! Okay, but we know what we're doing now. We have a walkthrough, chat. We have a walkthrough. We have a walkthrough, gamers. We have a walkthrough. Hey, Hank. Exit in the terminal, corrupted my save, so I literally haven't done this yet. Oh, cool. We're gonna see cool new shit then, huh? Not a complete project to the average person. What are you doing? If you want to make an ARG, make it accessible to the average player. I want to save my whining until we have finished, okay? Because I have a few choice things I want to say.
So...
Right, the robots are kind of wasting my time here, Prometheus. Messaging... Just don't write it down. Nipping tool. Okay, go. To the end before it gets too late to fry some sausages, you hush. Right, readme.txt. Okay. UKO 420 discs have been discontinued. UKO 420 discs. Okay. Back to Keaton's room. did this get locked? How can I unlock it? Brother, I don't have time! Is it 1985? Eden's room. Knowledge base. A O 420. Ooh. 500 megabyte. Very small. R. Brother! Blue, 500 megabytes, very small CD. Oh, it's literally the fucking default. Item acquired. Right. Hold it on the testing computer will list the files that can be loaded onto a valid disk. What? Shit, I didn't do a step. Enable execute files. Okay. Go to testing, click files. What in the... No, I will save my whining for when we are done. Copy file holes Prometheus force shutdown dot bin dest holes A. Motherfucker, what's wrong? Copy file holes Susan repair ability dot bin guest holes A. Project management. Password to continue. Oh. Is that this one? Yes. Please be patient. Those commands in the readme? I fucking hope they are, but I don't remember seeing them there.
This is not the victory that you believe it to be. My plans took all manner of outcomes into account, including this one. Before long, we will meet again, and I will take what is mine.
Is he being truthful at the end there? When I ran those files, I thought that it might be over. If he's really taken it all into account. Instead of focusing on the negatives, I should focus on the positives. That ache in my head is gone, and it looks like Prometheus really is shut down. For the moment. Anyway, the important thing is that now I can finally leave. Feels a bit surreal, but I really can. Nothing else can stop me now, and it's gonna be fine. Prometheus couldn't trick me, and he wasn't able to intimidate me. In spite of everything I've gone through, I managed to overcome it all. And even if something does come up and try to stop me from leaving, I'm sure that I can get through it. But why am I standing here thinking about all of this? There's a whole world out there for me to discover. It's gonna be a bit scary, and I'm sure that I'm gonna run into a whole host of problems, but it's also gonna be exciting, and I can't wait to see what it has in store for me. Ending photo 4. Exit. Hey. I don't care about the secrets with the demons. We're gonna pretend that none of that happened, because what the fuck is that? That's not relevant to me. Yeah, this game's lost me. Right. I had complaints previously about the passwords, how long they are, that you have to write them down. I think the demon... Yeah, you're right. Might be right, because it's in red. I'll try that one then. The father of the password... Right, I had to write down ZZVDVXOLHFDRUXO as one of thousands of fucking passwords this game required of me. I had to run code under stressful situations, and quite frankly, that ending where I had a goddamn walkthrough and still almost ran out of time? What is that? That's not something that you should put a time limit that strict on. That was absurd. What on earth was that? That ain't shit. Oh, the demon. No, that's not anything, I'm sorry. Nah, that's nothing. So, give me your thoughts. I want you to buy into lore. It's so hard to do that when it's such a time punishment for failing anything in that time section. Will I slow the timer with the command and the readme? Oh, do you think that's a thing? That might be a thing. Yo, how's it hanking? We actually just finished wanking our hank. That's over with now. Twenty just DM'd me a nodding face emoji. What does this mean? Chat, is this Riz? Mine is also a load of typing. That whole thing was stressful. The art could use a lot of work and stuff. I thought the art was really nice. Personally, I liked it. Story had me tapping out by Susan being a robot, especially when Hank's revealed to be Prometheus like we expected from the start. Yeah, none of the twists were particularly twisty. And then the biggest twist is this nonsense that's hidden in the... Yeah, I don't even know how you're supposed to access these. Let me do a quick Control F in the Discord server for the word secret. Yeah, okay, there's not anything in the Discord server about the secrets yet, so... You can look up the secrets, I'm curious about the demon thing. I can't! This game's only been played by about 5 people, remember? That's an important thing to keep in mind. This is an indie game, and this is like a genuine indie game. This was made by a tiny group of people just to see what they could do. Gotta remember that. This does not have the budget of something like Zero Escape. Well, not that Zero Escape had a budget, but you know what I mean. No, I can't find anything online about it. Streaming it, I was able to take my time reading everything. And did that help? There's not even a wiki. Not a wiki, not a fandom, just a VTopes page. I think of a good, like, real life... Yeah, the DMs were good. They were just... It was so much for you to be expected to read all of them. The way you have to update them and it takes time to do so is kind of weird. The fact you get the older ones, so you don't know... Like, I get that you get the older ones because that's been built into the world, right? But that means that you don't know... when you've caught up. There's a lot of this game that I actually do really like, and overall I'd say it was a positive experience upon my life. But Jesus Christ, that last ending was made by crazy people! Yeah, also the fact you have to keep downloading the messages is annoying. You don't know when they're finished downloading. Probably in the game files. A resurrected auto, it can't be harder than that. Well, if you're able to find those, Arya, then let me know. But until then, that's goodbye from Hank. Overall, I liked Artificial Nexus. I just think there were some bits that were a bit rough. Oh, Sandy Beach. Was I supposed to figure out the missing things about the disc by using Kieran's computer, by the way? Yeah, okay, because that didn't even cross my mind. And I narrowed it down to it could only be one of, like, 3 things. So, yeah, we're... I am still very grateful that this game, I got reached out to play this. I didn't hate it, I didn't dislike it. I just find it a lot easier to focus on negatives. I bought an outfit to look like Susan. However, I think that in some aspect, I don't really understand the purpose of the accessory system. Like, genuinely, I don't get why that was a thing. Because it's really hard for you to write a somewhat serious game if Susan's running around with sunglasses on. I don't know what you were cooking there. You had to play an escape room to get the outfit? I did. That's true. Yeah. So I'm actually going to... Apparently there's a joke ending, but I don't know how to access it. That's not my problem. I'm done. I'm out. This has been Artificial Nexus.